Hey folks, and welcome to another Sasoi spikeboarding tutorial. Today we're just going to show you the connection between spikeboarding and scootering and skiing. So that is where the sport was born. So the Kubi cross that you're looking at right now is the upper body and lower body connection between switch kicking, a scooter, and roller skiing. And when you see the roller skiing athlete here in your pictures, realize that the exact same spike tip used at the bottom of those ski poles is what's being used on the skateboard spike where you see the spikeboarder. So at the bottom of that skateboard spike right there is the same little 2 centimeter carbide steel spike tip that the skier uses. And of course that kind of roller skiing is the same kind of sport that Olympians do 70% of the time. And of course the scooter, I need not tell you where that begins. That begins at age 2 and 3, and kids are on scooters. So folks, if you've got kids and they're riding a scooter, teach them to switch kick, and that's very simple. Just encourage them to kick on both sides and to count to 3, count to 5, and then switch. 3, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. And it is connected to a lovely sport, a physical movement language that a 54-year-old can be doing. But trust me, these 3 activities become a lot more logical and simple on a daily basis for you to do beginning at age 28 if you've been doing it since you were 2 or 3 years old. So lifelong physical literacy is what these sports are all about, and they all are intimately related with one another. In spikeboarding, the lower half comes from the switch kicking, and the upper half comes directly from cross-country skiing. What you're seeing here is some pictures of the lower Hudson Valley where the skier is, and you're seeing Prospect Park in Brooklyn, New York. And of course you're seeing an athlete dressed in performance lycra, but that doesn't mean that once someone knows the language movement, just dressed in street clothes, they couldn't be able to commute. So the idea is to learn strength, endurance, and balance, and have that packed in your wallet the same as you would a Spanish language or a Mandarin language, and then use it throughout your entire life. And here, of course, we're showing a little bit of downhill at the end, which can be, you know, pretty fun. And it's kind of like a little bit of candy on top of what you should be eating. Folks, spike hard, spike often, spikeboarding, transport sports, all of them, learn them, put them in your pocket, and teach them to your kids.